Hello friends, welcome to NJP coaching. আমি আজি ক্লাস 9 or advanced mathৰ এটি ক্লাস কৰিবলৈ ওলাইছো। Chapter 2 হৈছে sets, chapter number 2. Okay, let's start the class. Sets. আমি setsৰ definition বা অন্যান্য তাৰ representation different types তালৈ যোৱাৰ আগত actually বুকখনত যেনে ধৰণেৰে প্ৰথম আৰম্ভণি হৈছে তাৰ পৰা আমি আৰম্ভ কৰিম statement or proposition. Statement or proposition. Actually statement বুলি ক'লে mathematicsত বেলেগ ধৰণে বুজা যায় এটা meaningful sentence যিটোক আমি true নাইবা false মাত্ৰ দুটা certain wordৰে assertion কৰিব পাৰো তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ sentence বিলাককে statement বুলি কোৱা যায় মই প্ৰথমতে দুটা sentence লিখিছো suppose first to whole milk is white milk is say black not white milk is black okay next আৰু এটা sentence লিখিছো suppose maths is easy দুটা sentence দুইটা sentence grammatically right হয় milk is black grammatically right maths is easy grammatically right এতিয়া কথাটো হল milk is black গাখীৰ কোলা so গাখীৰ কোলা নে বগা milk is black এই সেন্টেন্সটো আমি যদি কাৰোবাক কওঁ yes or no so certainly milk is black certainly it is false maths is easy if I ask this to some students then some of them will say that mathematics is easy yes it is true and some will say no it is not true it is false that means mathematics is easy this is true or false certainly we cannot find the answer there are some statements there are some sentences certainly we cannot say that perfectly true or false and these kinds of sentences are known as not proposition or statement mathematically the second one is not a statement but first one is a statement milk is black maybe it is false but milk is black that means it is a false statement if I write milk is white then that is a true statement but milk is black or milk is white whatever it is so it is either true or false but that is a mathematically statement mathematics is easy that is not a statement because we cannot certainly say that maths is easy we cannot certainly say that maths is difficult we cannot say so these kinds of sentences are known as not proposition or statement in mathematics so there are so many kinds of examples are there suppose if I say that 3 plus 1 equal 10 this is a statement or not I am writing mathematically 3 plus 1 equal 10 this is a statement because this is a false statement 3 plus 1 equal 10 this is a false statement because we can say that certainly this is false so either certainly false or true so a sentence is statement is a mathematically statement now We will like mathematics is easy, English is difficult. These kinds of sentences are not statement or proposition in terms of maths. Now, apart from the sentence, apart from the meaningful sentence or statement or proposition, we will directly go to the truth values of a statement. Suppose P is a statement. P is a statement. And I am writing suppose 3 plus 2 equal 5. And this is a true statement. And truth value of this statement generally written as T. That means we use only the symbol true. Like that, Q is a statement. Suppose if I write that 10 minus 1 equal 100, this is a false statement in maths. This is a false statement in maths. Now, we will go that P is a true statement, Q is a false statement. We have to connect to find some combined statements like P and Q. Sometimes we have to combine more than two statements also. Okay, our next topic is composite or compound statement. Our next topic is composite or compound statement. What is a composite or compound statement? A statement which can be formed by two or more simple statements using a connective is known as composite or compound statement. So, suppose P, this is a statement. Say, I am taking this example, I am taking this example that he is weak. He is weak. He is weak. And another statement I am taking, he cannot walk. He cannot walk. He can't walk. This is another statement. Now, what is the compound statement? What is the compound statement of P and Q? That is compound statement or composite statement. That means we have to connect. Simply, we can say he is weak. He is weak and he cannot walk. And he can't walk. Very simple. He is weak and he cannot walk or he can't walk. This is a compound statement. And mathematically, if I say P and Q, mathematically it is written as P and Q. This is the symbol of N. N connective. This is symbol of N connective. But you cannot say that every time we will use only N. There are more than one connectives. For compound statements, we will use some connectives. Suppose another example I am taking. I am taking another example. Okay. Okay, let me take another example. Say P is one statement. P is one statement, and simply say 0. 0 is a negative number. 0 is a negative number. Negative number. Okay. This is statement P. And I am taking another example. Say 0 is a positive number. 0 is a positive number. These are two statements. We cannot simply use AND because 0 is a positive number or first one is negative. Say 0 is a negative number and 0 is a positive number. We cannot connect them by using simply AND. 0 is a negative number and 0 is a positive number. We cannot use. But what is the compound statement in this case, P and Q? For this example, the compound statement is The compound statement of this example is P or Q. P or Q. That means 0 is a negative number or 0 is a positive number. So, this symbol is known as OR, and this is a connective. In the previous example, I showed that P and Q, and this is a connective and this is known as AND. Like this, AND, OR implies both way implication. There are so many connectives we will discuss. Just I am saying that like these sentences P, Q, I am taking these two sentences, and from now we will take only the truth values. Suppose P is a true statement, Q is a false statement. So, what is P or Q? What is the result? What is the truth value of P or Q? So, okay, one more example I want to give you. One more example. One mathematical statement P. Say P, one mathematical statement, twice x is equal minus 6. Q, x equal minus 3. So, this can be written simply as P implies Q. Twice x equal minus 6. So, this implies x equal minus 3. And this is the connective known as implies, implication. Sorry, implication. Implication. And symbol can be written as this. P implies Q. We usually read as P implies Q. Actually, the name of this connective is if then, and compound statement is known as conditional, and symbol is either single arrow or like this we can write. So, P implies Q. That means P conditional Q, P implication Q. Okay. Then apart from the sentence, meaningful sentence, whether it can be written as mathematically or in terms of sentences, in terms of words, directly we will go to some examples of statements as only by taking the truth values T and F. T means true, F means false. Okay. There are different kinds of connectives. I have already shown this one, and this is AND, this is OR, this is OR, this is implies. Sometimes it can be written as this one. Okay. And it is known as if then. Okay. If and only if we have to use both side arrow this way or this way, both side, and even another symbol, this is equivalent. So, if and only if, and if and only if and only if, and shortly it is written as IFF. This is the meaning of if and only if. In dictionary you may not get, in mathematics it is used. This is known as biconditional or equivalence, both way implication. So, P implies a P both way implication Q, that means P biconditional Q. So, we can write any one symbol in compound statements. Again, negation, this is another negation, another connective, negation. negation P. Negation P. Okay, I will directly show these connectives to you. Statement or proposition I have already discussed. Compound statement I have already discussed, and this one different connectives and their symbols. So these are the connectives. First one, and. The compound statement is known as conjunction, or a compound statement is known as disjunction, and symbols are given differently. And symbolic form of compound statement, if P and Q are two compounds, two simple statements. So these are compound statements, P and Q, P or Q, P implies Q, P biconditional Q, and last one is negation P. Sometimes we will write negation Q. So আমি যেতিয়া mathematically statementor যেতিয়া operation কৰিম, compound statement যেতিয়া বনাম, so আমি statement হয় না নহয় সেই কথাটো only definitionতে limited হ'ব, আৰু ইয়াৰ পিছত আমি only তাৰ truth value বিলাকৰ পৰাহে আমি next stepত যাম. So আমি P আৰু Q দুটা mathematically statement, true হ'ব পাৰে, false হ'ব পাৰে দুটা statement. So তেনেকুৱা দুটা statement আমি compound statement কেনেকে বনাম, কেনে ধৰণেৰে আমি কিছুমান proof কৰিব লাগিব, আমি তালৈ আগবাঢ়িম. Okay friends, আজিৰ ক্লাছটো সম্পূৰ্ণৰূপে পাবলৈ আৰু লগতে কোৰ্সটোৰ সম্পূৰ্ণৰূপে কোচিং লবৰ বাবে আমাৰ মোবাইল এপ NJP কোচিং অল এক্সামছ এক্সপাৰ্ট ডাউনলোড কৰি লওক, আৰু যিসকলে পাৰ্সোনেল কম্পিউটাৰ ইউজ কৰি কোৰ্সৰ কোচিং লব বিচাৰে তেখেতলোকে আমাৰ ৱেবসাইট njpcoaching.in ভিজিট কৰক. তাতে লগইন কৰিলে আমাৰ ৱেব এপটো ডাউনলোড হ'ব আৰু ইনষ্টল কৰি আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰিব. আমাক ইমেইল যোগে, হোৱাটছআপ নাইবা টেলিগ্ৰাম যোগে আপোনালোকে কন্টেক্ট কৰিব পাৰে. আমাৰ ইমেইল আইডি হৈছে njpcoaching@assam@gmail.com আৰু আমাৰ নাম্বাৰ 7002185385. আন এটা নাম্বাৰ আছে 9957563353. Okay, thank you.